How do you know when you've gone too far? Here are the top 10 celebrities who destroyed their natural face. Simon Cowell is known for being excellent at discovering future superstars, but lately, viewers have been more focused on his face than anything else. Cowell has admitted to getting work done in the past and admitted to getting too much and scaring his own son. Judged for popular talent competition shows like X Factor and America's Got Talent, Simon Cowell is used to being on the TV, used to having to put his best face forward. So that means he's open to getting some work done. He got a bit of Botox and fillers, only he may have gone a little overboard because pretty soon people started talking more about Simon's new look than the talent. In 2022, Cowell shared that he was done with all the fillers because they made him look a bit scary. In his words, they made him look like something out of a horror film. Cowell did an interview with The Sun where he explained why he got work done in the first place, saying there was a phase where everyone was having their faces pumped full of this and the other. Fellow judge Sofia Vergara has also had similar cosmetic enhancements, but even Simon could tell when he crossed a line, saying, "There was a stage where I might have gone a bit too far. I saw a picture of me from before the other day and didn't recognize it as me." He also shared that his son did not like his new look and that he was in hysterics. Another celeb that has had bad luck with filler is Khloe Kardashian. She had amazing results with her nose job, but was less than pleased with the outcomes of the fillers she got in her face. She also implied that she feels a bit haunted by them. Khloe got fillers in 2015, but didn't actually admit to getting them until 2016. This came as a shock to fans since the reality TV star was always so against getting work done. Speaking on her cosmetic work, Khloe said, "It did not work for me, I looked crazy, and I still think the effects are in there. I went to have it dissolved like 3 times. According to health websites, it usually takes 1 to 2 visits to dissolve most fillers, so Khloe must have either gotten a lot or really have been feeling the phantom effects. However, there might be a legit reason why fillers did not work for her. Khloe had gotten them just before a major traumatic event in her life, and her doctor later shared with her that her emotions at the time might have impacted the fillers. Khloe shared how she felt about everything now that it's over, saying, "It was a bummer and now I'm afraid to do it again, and I'm almost like I swear things are still in my face." It's unfortunate she'd had such a horrible experience with fillers, however, she has made it very well known that she loves her nose job. Brazilian influencer Marian Michelini is now suing the doctor that performed her cosmetic procedures because they completely ruined her face. The influencer shared that she had made an agreement with a dental professional in Brazil that in exchange for the service and procedures, she would advertise their business to her thousands of social media followers. She was supposed to be getting a facial harmonization procedure, and that usually uses filler and Botox. By today's standard, fillers are usually a hyaluronic acid that's deemed safe for the body and can be removed. However, the person doing her work used fillers that has been generally phased out since it's deemed unsafe. Filler with polymethyl methacrylate. This type of filler is more permanent, it's harder to take out, and it can cause inflammation among other complications. After the procedure, Marian's face did experience some swelling and pain, and she has had to revisit other doctors to correct the mistakes and scarring. About the ordeal, Marian said, "My life has stopped. I'm psychologically broken. I just want my face back. I'm suffering a lot, but I have faith that justice will be served. I don't want other people to go through this." Kenny Rogers accidentally changed his whole image when he got his work done. The country music artist shocked fans when he revealed his huge transformation in the early 2000s. He got a few things done, but the procedure he got for his eyes caused the most chatter. Rogers was known for his sweet, warm appearance that mainly came from the look of his eyes, but many say the new look took that vibe away. Post-procedure, many describe Rogers as looking constantly surprised. People were confused as to why the country star felt the need to get work done in the first place, a question Rogers answered in his 2013 memoir, Luck or Something Like It. He shared he was trying to keep up with the newer, younger stars in the country music scene, and that he also wanted a revamp. Years before that, in 2006, he commented on the eye job specifically, saying it was too tight around the eyelids and that it drives him crazy. A 2012 CBS This Morning interview had the star sharing that he does regret his decision. He said, "I had the money to do it, and I had time off, and I regret that, but the truth is, I don't know what I would have looked like if I hadn't done it. It's amazing how one part of a person's face changing can have such a big effect on their overall appearance. Another major star who has spoken out about their plastic surgery regrets is Courtney Cox, who you might recognize from Friends or the Scream franchise. She has been quite vocal about regretting the cosmetic work she has had done. She shared in a 2016 appearance on Running Wild with Bear Grylls that she regrets getting filler. She explained part of why she felt the need to get the work done, saying, "Getting older is not the easiest." The Friends star went on to say that she has learned her lesson and was simply grateful that the work she had done were things that could dissolve and go away. She acknowledged that the overly filled look wasn't her best look. Even years later, she still feels this way. In 2022, she did an interview with the Sunday Times in which similar sentiments were echoed, and the actress said she would never do the cosmetic work now. John Stamos has had 2 nose jobs. The first was so bad he had to get the second. Sharing in his memoir, If You Would Have Told Me, the actor shared that as a child he was bullied for the shape of his nose, the other kids calling him Big Nose Stamos. When he started making it big in Hollywood, he decided to fix that, get a nose job. Unfortunately, it didn't come out like he had hoped, and he hated it. He claimed it really didn't suit him at the time. In the memoir he wrote, "I'm not all that happy with it. My nose looks kind of pushed up like Peter Pan or something." Unfortunately for the actor, he had to wait until his next gap between projects before he could fix the botched nose job. Stamos claims he went to the plastic surgeon that worked with Michael Jackson, so he would be in good hands. Stamos wrote, "I have it redone by Michael Jackson's plastic surgeon, who better to handle the delicate task of re-sculpting my nose than the man who created a whole new face for MJ." A cheeky little joke to add on there at the end, but that's what Stamos is known for. He was able to joke about his own procedure, finishing off the section of the book with, "I haven't even been on the show General Hospital for a year, and I've already graduated from the youthful newbie to the double nose job guy." Thankfully, his face was only destroyed for a short period of time. Tilly Whitfield serves as a warning to anyone trying random beauty hacks from the internet. The Australian Big Brother star shocked fans when she revealed why she had such intense burn marks and scars on her face, and it wasn't due to a freak accident, but something the reality star did herself. The star shared with the New York Times that she had seen a beauty trend on TikTok where people used sewing needles and ink to give themselves freckles. It sounds enticing, the materials to do it are probably in your house already or are easy to acquire, and you can do it yourself. However, Tilly quickly came to realize why beauty procedures should be left to the professionals. The TikTok hack did not specify what ink to use, so Tilly just bought brown tattoo ink on eBay. To her later horror, the ink she bought contained high levels of lead because it was counterfeit. The reality star claims that after she tried the hack, she temporarily lost her vision, was swelling up, and was sick, ending up in the hospital. When she was on Big Brother, she always wore makeup or face masks to cover the scars from the freckle disaster, and fans were quick to point that out and ask questions. Eventually, she explained what had happened. She claims she felt no pain while doing the hack, which is why she continued to do it. Unfortunately, after all that happened, she never got the freckles. She did accumulate $12,000 in doctor's fees and has some scarring on the area. Sharon Osbourne is no stranger to cosmetic work. She actually said she's a big fan of it, but one procedure has her comparing herself to various mythical monsters, and she claims it really ruined her face. Lucky for her though, it happened during the pandemic. She got to heal and fix it up in peace. In 2021, Sharon Osbourne got a 5-hour full facelift. One would expect 5 hours would be enough time to come out exactly how you wanted. Unfortunately, Osbourne received her worst nightmare. In her words, she came out looking like a cyclops because one eye was different than the other. She also compared herself to a mummy since her face was covered in bandages after the extensive procedure. She claims that when she showed her husband, Ozzy Osbourne, her new look, he said, "I don't care how much it costs, we'll get it redone." It's years later and Sharon is looking just fine. She did end up going somewhere else to get everything fixed. She did have to wait though until her face was fully healed before going back in. Osbourne is known for being pro-cosmetic work, receiving many cosmetic surgeries before the facelift. However, the 2021 incident has left its mark. In an April 2023 interview, the star shared the disaster put her off the surgeries and that it now frightens her. She said, "I really pushed it with the last facelift and I am now like, no more." The Hills star made headlines back in 2010 when she had 10 surgeries in one day, and she was only 23 when it happened. 2 years after it all went down, Montag did an interview with Access Hollywood Live where she shared that she regretted some of it and was definitely in way over her head. She claims she originally only wanted a few enhancements and then it kind of got out of hand. Among the many procedures, Montag received a brow lift, Botox, and chin reduction. She also had work done on her body, and she wasn't super happy with that either. Speaking to people about the work done on her breasts, the star shared, "They were so heavy, they were falling through the skin, it was just too heavy for my body, and I was in pain and uncomfortable all the time." Montag later revealed a fact that makes the whole thing just a little bit worse. She felt she wasn't properly prepared or had it properly explained to her just how much pain she would be in after everything. She said, "I wasn't really told the repercussions and what would happen emotionally and psychologically and the pain I would be in. I was kind of in shock." Years later, Heidi spoke to Cosmopolitan, sharing her 32-year-old perspective on the situation, saying, "I was way too young to make such a life-changing decision and was under so much pressure because it was the beginning of comment sections and negativity and hate on the internet." We've already mentioned a few nose jobs today, but no one understands the repercussions of one quite like Jennifer Grey. According to the actress, her nose job pretty much cost her her career. Grey is known for her lead role in Dirty Dancing. The film was a massive hit and her big break, but 2 years after the release of the movie, the actress made a decision that ended up changing her career. She got a nose job in 1989, and afterwards, her face looked way different. About the experience, Grey said, "I went into the operating room a celebrity and came out anonymous. I'll always be this once famous actress nobody recognizes because of a nose job." The actress refers to the surgery as schnozageddon and wrote on the surgery saying, "Overnight, I lose my identity and my career." Though Grey wasn't working as much as she'd hoped, she was still working. She had some guest appearances on shows and even a few TV movies. She also made the decision to go on Dancing with the Stars in 2010 and of course, won the competition, which surprised nobody, and she totally deserved it. But what do you think about all this? Let us know in the comment section. Have a great day. Bye!